Hi guys, just want to make a quick video regarding the Creality LD-002H, the H model, the mono screen, regarding the overvolting problem that it's got. I've been struggling with it for a while with the extra resin that cures in the vat after each and every print that you need to clean off. So after consulting with Creality and doing a lot of Google searching and YouTube reviews and stuff, the only thing I could find was the overvolting problem that was on the power supply of these printers. Is applying too much voltage to the LEDs itself at the bottom. So after quite a bit of research and Creality's, I would say, short explanation what's going on, and yeah, got down to the bottom that basically need to get the voltage that's supposed to be 27 volt supplied to the LEDs at the bottom to actually be 27 volt. So Creality did give us a basic idea of what we need to do regarding power wise, amperages and wattage we need to be careful for. So without me further talking, just jump straight into it and show me what needs to be done. So just using the tools that Creality has supplied you with, little Allen keys. We start by removing this little one at the back. Side. After that, these two on this side and the same on the other side. This side as well. And you just pull this out, look out for this little tab on top. It just hooks in there. Remove this panel, and then yeah. So just having a quick look inside. Obviously I've already done it with mine. I just wanted to show you guys exactly what to do. I'll walk through it step by step. You've got your little power supply over here. Obviously guys, be careful when you're working with mains power, even with these being unplugged from the mains. There's capacitors and stuff inside that still stores power, so just be careful where you're touching. Everything is quite sealed off and nice. No need to go inside and catch anything. It's your own risk. Don't take my word for it. Right, so basically you're going to turn the printer upside down on its face, and you got three more screws to remove. This little guy over here, which I will remove only partially just to keep everything in check, and these two at the bottom. So after removing the bottom two, I can just grab the power supply with my other hand and remove the last one. Put it on the one side. turn the whole machine back on its feet, and then without a lot of trouble you can see you got your power supply out. So just to walk you through that actual problem that it's got, it's rated for 12 volt on channel 1 and 27 volt on channel 2 in theory. So the 12 volt turns out to be 12 volt, but the 27 volt actually turns out to be 29 point something. I'll show you guys in a minute. There's a lot of guys wondering about the little voltage adjuster down there. Try that. Have already been down that path. That takes it down to where it actually is. If you turn it out, it goes even higher, up to 30 point something volts. So the lowest that adjustment can give you is the 29 point something volts. You'll see in a minute. Yeah, so let me grab the multimeter and show you what's going on. Okay, so guys, again, be careful. I'm going to be plugging in the mains power now just to show you what's going on and where the problem actually is. You don't need to do this at this stage. I'll show you what to do next. I just wanted to show you guys the problem. So with your mains power in, you will see your lights showing on the power supply that it's powered. With the voltage put on 200 so we can see 24 or higher, I can just go to channel 2, negative and positive, and you will see we are running at 29.7, which is a lot higher than the 27 it's the LED is rated for. So yeah, that's basically our problem. Now let me get to the fix. So there's your fix. It's basically a buck converter. It steps down voltage to whatever you desire to turn it down to. The only thing is you need to have at least a 15 amp. So you can't use the normal ones that we use on the FDM printers for stepping down from 24 to 12 for the fans. You need to have a 15 amp at least for the power draw that those LEDs do. So pretty simple. It works exactly as any other buck converter that anyone's been working with ever. You got your 27 volt, or in theory 29 volt, coming out of your channel 2. That goes straight to your LED, if you can see inside there. Yes, I've already cut the wires. I'm not going to solder the wires just to show you guys how it's done. So that runs directly into, try and get you a shot of it, straight into your LED module at the bottom. So all I've done is just cut it. So it's coming out there, it's off there, and your earth wire that goes actually straight to the switch in front and your main board. I've just done a little strip of that. I haven't even cut it. I just removed some insulation with a little knife blade. After that's done, all we're gonna do is you're gonna take your buck converter, which you will clearly see marked with an out and then in. So all we're going to do is we're going to take our in, positive and negative. We'll put our negative, which I've just looped, haven't cut, and I'll insert it in there. Again guys, the actual way to do this is to crimp on little crimpers, terminals, but yeah, got limited tools and stuff, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have as well. So yeah, if you've got it, do it. If you don't, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's just 27 volts. Positive in the other side. All right, then we can jump back to our voltage meter. And then it's pretty simple, get the mains power back on. And then I'll show you guys, we can check this to confirm that we've got the 29.7 volts going in. So I've already preset mine, but I'll show you guys exactly how to do that in a minute. And if I can just keep everything nice and still without causing a fire. There we go, 27 volts. So how I did that was a little flat onto your regulator, voltage adjuster, whatever you want to call it. And surprisingly enough, it actually takes quite a couple of turns. So I don't know if you guys can see how much I'm turning, and it jumps up 0.5. So you turn it out to lower the voltage and turn it in to take the voltage up. So you just do that until you reach 27, and yeah, then that's that for our voltage meter. So this is where it gets interesting, because all you have to do is put your positive. Let me just remove the mains power first, please. We take our positive wire that's going straight to our LED module into the positive side of our now 27 volts. Tighten it down quite nicely. You'll notice there is no negative going out of the regulated voltage, because we are using the same negative as on the input. It already steps it down to the 27 that we need. So keep the little cover back just to tidy things up, and then yeah, from there on it's quite easy. Tricky with all the wires being connected and plugged in, but you wiggle your power supply back in, look out for all and any other wires. Don't worry about this module at the moment. All I'm going to do is just tighten down the power supply again, which means flipping this up. And exactly as we removed it, I'm going to start with the top one just to balance it out. So just by wrestling it, you will see the holes that are starting to align. I'll just get it to catch. I won't tighten it down all the way, as I still need to put all the other bottom two screws in. And the last one. Really don't need to tighten them down all that much. Alright, so once that's done, turn the printer the right way up again. And then this is where this module just 100% slips in. Get all the other wires out of the way. And that module just stays down there. So if you're really picky, which I'm gonna do in a minute, I just wanted I haven't done it yet because I wanted to show you guys how to do this and fix this machine actually, because it's such a cheap, such a nice machine, and it prints so well, especially for its price. It is just this little problem, and to be honest, we have to say thank you, because that's the thing that's making it cheap. Other than that, this machine is brilliant. So I'm just gonna do 2 little strips of double-sided tape and stick it down there. No one's ever gonna notice. It's not gonna affect anything else. It's just stepping down your power to the 27 volt it was supposed to be. I don't know whose fault it is, the power supply manufacturer or Creality, but yeah, it's a simple fix once you know. I'll put a link in the description below for this little step down converter. I got it off eBay in the UK, but you can get it from Amazon. I'll put a link for Amazon, eBay, and whatever else I can find that's roughly the same thing. Yeah, so yeah, last thing to do, slide this little tab in there, and then if you notice, these guys need to go on the inside of the actual other panels, both sides. Make sure they're in, and it just slips in like that. Again, I like to start with the one that we've got at the back, just to keep everything in place. And then just run down the other 2 on this side. Again, you don't really have to tighten these down all that much. They are just little M3s, which strip very easily. So it's just holding the panel in. Don't need to over tighten anything. And there we go. That's our fix for having our resin vat always with stuff at the bottom after each and every print. No more, guys. Last vat you ever change, you'll be printing print after print without worrying having any debris stuck at the bottom just because a stupid design flaw. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.